We're live.
Welcome to the Workbench After Hours podcast. My name is Keith, and I'm your host. This is where we talk about the firearms community, shop talk, and everyday life experiences. Welcome to the Workbench After Hours podcast. My name is Keith, and I'm your host. This is where we talk about the firearms community, shop talk, and everyday life. Welcome back to episode number 25 of the Workbench After Hours podcast. This is the second time Chris and I are introducing this because we forgot to hit go live. It was automatically counting down, and I figured that it would just go live at 7:30 without me pressing a button, and I guess I had to press a button.
I guess so.
So button has been pressed. So yeah, we figured we would do a live stream to celebrate the 25th because that's a quarter of a century, kind of a cool thing that we've been doing this for 25 weeks in a row consistently. So
it's a long time.
It is. So it's been kind of cool. So I am going, if you guys, anybody joining if you guys are watching and want to chat over here in the comment section, I can bring your chats up, join the conversation. If you have any questions or anything, I'll kind of monitor to that while Chris talks away.
Yeah.
Because I went ahead and I had some extra monitors. So I'm going to switch this over. Have a giant screen in front of me now instead of having to go off this little laptop. So that's going to help a lot.
Yep.
For sure. Because I don't know if anybody has used Ecamm before, but it is, let's see if this will work. Try and show, because I don't know if no, anybody has, there's a bunch of different screens on here. So, well, hello, Nathan. He's been on a few podcasts. You might recognize him. So yeah, good to have you on. Thanks for joining. So Chris, what are we drinking this week?
Well, this week I decided 25. Let's go with something Kansas City, since that's where we're from.
Right.
So I keep seeing this all over my Facebook ads. I think I watch or drink too much whiskey because I'm always looking it up, and it kept recommending this West Bottoms whiskey made here in Kansas City. And it's kind of like a bourbon rye mixture, I guess, during the Prohibition that they used.
Yeah.
And it's made in Kansas City, Missouri off 13th Street. I was like, let's give it a try. So we opened it up and took a little whiff of it, and I think it's a little strong.
Yeah, I haven't tried mine yet, but I smelled the cap and it was a little.
Yeah, hopefully the ice helps it.
Yeah, it's good supporting local stuff, but Kansas City whiskey, I don't know. Whiskey's, you've got to have Kentucky whiskey. I don't know.
Kentucky or Tennessee. Ooh.
So it's not very, well, it's smooth, but it's not what we're used to.
Yeah, it's got that harsh, peppery fire on the back end of it.
Yeah, it's good, but
yeah,
maybe it'll get better the more we sip on it.
Yeah, because we were looking at the bottle. They actually have like batch numbers on it. This is batch number 20, so I think that's pretty low. So
I guess I don't know if I can get a close-up shot. There we go. West Bottoms. Bam.
Yeah, Kansas City whiskey. So,
speaking of whiskey, we are going to Nashville.
Yep.
At the end of the month. I guess not the end of the month, but the second to last weekend in
June.
June, right?
Yep.
We're going to go to Nashville for like a day or two and then go down to Lynchburg.
Yeah.
And check out Jack Daniel's distillery.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Take a tour of it, and yeah, I think we're going to try and do a podcast from there. So whether we can, it'd be awesome if we could do it in Jack Daniel's distillery, but if they don't let us or there's nowhere to do it, maybe find somewhere cool in the town of Lynchburg itself.
Yeah, because Lynchburg, like last time I went there, you could literally walk across a bridge and they're like little town center square, and it's pretty cool. They got a bunch of like little knick-knack shops and things like that. We
were debating on if we wanted to stay down there or drive back up to Nashville, but if they're looking at the hotels that are available in Lynchburg, I think we're gonna, and it's a dry county too, like you said.
Yeah, it is. You can buy it, but you can't drink it really.
Yeah, so I think we'll go back up to Nashville. It's only an hour 20 drive, I think.
Yeah, so I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm ready for this little getaway.
Yep, we'll probably get there 8-hour drive from here, so we'll get there Thursday.
Probably 2 or 3-ish.
Yeah.
Depending what time we leave.
Chill out, and then spend Thursday night in Nashville, and then Friday, probably Nashville too, because Joe might be flying in. If you've seen Joe on some of our other podcasts, he might meet us there after work. So again, hang out in Nashville Friday night, and then Saturday I think is when we're going to go down to Lynchburg.
Yeah.
So,
I cannot wait for all the whiskey.
We're trying to figure out how we're going to do the podcast for that week, because we usually record on Wednesdays, and then it goes out on Friday. But if we have a cool spot in some of these Airbnbs that we're looking at, have some really cool background, so maybe we'll do another live one from Nashville Friday, since I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
And then we'll do our live one in Lynchburg area, and that'll go live the following Friday.
Back to back.
Yep.
Give some suspense for these people.
See, I'm excited. I've only done like a brewery tour.
Yeah.
In the States, and then I did a tour of I guess you could call it a distillery in Nassau, the Bahamas. Back when I used to like rum before I started drinking whiskey. Really liked rum, but now it's too sweet for me now.
Yeah.
But it's obviously distillery in the Bahamas is going to be completely different than Jack Daniel's probably. So.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm hoping they have the Frank Sinatra Jack Daniel's bottle. I'm really been like wanting that bottle for a long time now, so I'm hoping they have it.
And Nathan is drinking Honey Jack.
Heck yeah, Jack Daniel's.
It's good.
I love it.
I used to be a fan of flavored whiskey, but now I just regular stuff. Kind of like on the podcast that one hasn't gone live yet. Chris and I did another podcast. We're saving just in case something happens. We bought some whiskey and didn't realize it was flavored. Yeah. It was an oops.
Yeah, oopsie. But they should also put it in bolder letters across it or something instead of it blend into the background.
Or the fact that there was a monkey on the front. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, there's other things with it, but
yeah. It was very, very sweet. And once that one goes live, you guys will see what we're talking about.
Yep.
So, well, cool. Well, what's on our agenda this week?
Well, first off, what did you do in guns this week?
What did I do in guns this week? Oh, so you're going to ask me?
Yeah. Flipping the tables on you.
What did I do in guns this week? I did 2 videos, just quick takedown. Oh, I guess I should switch it to me. There we go. 2 takedown videos on the Kimber Micro 9 and the Taurus PT92, which I didn't know much about that Taurus PT92. It's made in Brazil, and it's kind of like a knockoff Beretta.
Yeah, I've got, I think, one Taurus. It's a PT 709 Slim that we use, and it was a cheap gun, but I'm fine with it. It was a good first gun, I think.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
I'm kind of a fan of Taurus.
Oh, hey, look who it is. Look who.
The Peachy Sunflower. I'm drinking water.
Well, if nobody knows who that is Chris's wife.
Yeah.
Our wives went out to dinner tonight. They had sushi. Kind of jealous. You don't like sushi?
I've tried, but I get sick every time I eat it. Like immediately, like I go throw up.
What about a California roll? There's no fish.
I've tried everything.
Is it just because you usually have to take a whole bite of the whole thing, like too much?
I don't know if it's that or a texture or what it is, but every time I've tried, and I've done it multiple times for Kat and friends whenever they wanted to do it, and I just take that first bite and I'm just like, I'll be back, and I go throw up in the restroom.
So you're saying you can't fit big things in your mouth? Yeah. I like sushi. My palate has grown a lot since I was younger. I was super picky as a kid, and now that I'm an adult and after traveling with work for a long time, trying out different stuff, and I definitely like a lot more than I used to. Sushi is one of them. Yeah. I love sushi.
I haven't gotten to that yet. I wish, because I feel bad because I know she likes eating it, but ugh.
Yeah, I guess Nathan doesn't like it either. You freaking brothers are weird. But yeah, there's a place and Joe will know because Joe actually took me there in St. Louis that I forget the name of the restaurant, but they have a roll called Oh My God. Yeah. Because it's freaking oh my God good. But it comes out like wrapped in like on fire, like to bring it out and it's like on fire, and I think it's just a tin foil that's actually on fire. They have it covered in there, but it's really cool, and
So is it cooked or is it like just a little bit heated?
It's been so long. I don't remember. And I've never found another place that has one of those. So I need to go back there. I need to ask Joe what
restaurant
that is, because St. Louis is only 4 hours from here. So
yeah,
not a terrible trip.
I don't know. Some of that St. Louis can be a little sketchy at times.
There's some nice areas, and then right across the block are some not so nice areas.
You need to really know the area well, I guess.
There's some pretty cool areas like down there, like around where the World's Fair was and stuff, and right there by the stadium, Cardinal Stadium, and then there's this like waterfront place that's around there too. So I haven't been in since like 2014, but yeah,
it's probably changed a lot in that time.
That is a really nice stadium though, the baseball stadium. I went by myself, super hot day, regretted it, but it was really cool. I just walked around and took pictures, but I was sweating.
Yeah, I didn't do anything Guns though this week.
No?
Kind of watched your video on the Kember. I know Kembers, I love the way they look and everything, but I know they don't do well with hollow points. So that kind of deters me from buying one. Yeah,
I don't see a whole lot about Kembers, but anything I have seen on Kembers is
don't shoot hollow points.
Generally not good, or they're finicky with ammo.
Yeah.
But I have one supplier that carries Kember, and they have a ton of them.
Yeah.
And some of them look cool, but some of the stuff I've read on their reliability, it's like, I don't know.
It's not worth the money.
I'd rather spend the money and get a Springfield 1911.
Yeah, I was looking at those a lot. I like the one that you had, but you ended up selling.
Yep, there you go. She picks fantastic sushi rolls. Yep, we try to get her to make some, but she's like, it just costs too much. I'm just gonna. It's cheaper and easier to go out and get it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, if you hear the dogs barking, they're directly below us in the garage. This time I tried to, because the backup podcast that Chris and I did that we'll release if we can't make it due to summer stuff, but Max and for whatever reason Hazel were barking like crazy.
Yep.
Like I gave them treats and everything. Usually they'd sit out there and chill while we're recording, and they were
not having it.
And usually these dynamic microphones can kind of block out that noise, but he was right here by the door. And I'm like, Max, come on, bro.
Yep.
Luckily, Hunter wasn't here with his condenser mic, because that would have just been worse.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Hunter, why would you go see the Royals? Go see the Monarchs.
Oh, you know what I was going to do? He wanted me, and I can do this real quick, to do interview mode. And he wanted me to copy it. Here we go. Send him a link, and if he has service, he was going to jump on real quick. So let me send this to him, and then I'll get a notification if he joins. They got decent seats.
Yeah, not bad.
He messaged me that while my phone is being used as a camera, so but luckily, good thing with Max is it syncs, so I can text directly from my Mac. It's awesome.
Gotta love Apple.
I would never go. I have a Windows computer for work, but personal computer, I'm never going away from Apple.
As soon as I got an Apple, I'm like, I'm in love, and I'm never gonna change.
So I'm gonna monitor to see if he calls in or not. We'll see.
So we were discussing this at dinner a little bit. If you had to choose, 3 guns? What would you choose?
Yeah, so if you could only
ever or have
you're only allowed to have 3 guns. What are they? And guns that are you can't choose an M16 because I wish we were going to choose that. So guns that you could get now that without having to go through the NFA Act or anything. What would you? We said 1, but that's really difficult.
Yeah.
So all right, 3.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first.
So we talk about our trifecta: shotgun, handgun, rifle all the time. So for my handgun, it would have to be a 1911, hopefully a Colt, because that's the original 1911.
Yep.
And it has to be a 45. So that's my one handgun. For rifle, I don't know if the SCARs, if I'd have to get a license for that, but it'd be the SCAR.
I don't think so.
Yeah. They might make one that's semi.
Are they full auto or are they?
Yeah, they are. They're a military weapon.
Oh, well, then
But
that doesn't count.
I know, but
Can you get one in semi-auto?
I think you can.
We're going to assume not. I don't know. I guess I can. I got it.
I don't know. But
Can I look that up real quick?
If it's semi-auto, it's definitely going to be the Scar.
Scar 17. Is there like a different model that they might make?
They might make. I'm thinking it is, though.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
I know they make, like...
What about a Scar 16? What's the difference between that? It says Scar 16,
I don't know.
20, and
I know
17.
FN makes them. And then I don't think I think you can buy them.
I don't know.
So-
They look, I don't know.
It's an AR style platform.
Here, let's see if I could share my screen and see if we could pull up with these Scars.
I don't know.
They look, I don't know.
It's an AR style platform.
There we go.
Here, let's see if
So
I
this
can
is a
share
Scar.
my
This is what
screen
Chris is
and
talking
see if
about.
we could
Yeah.
pull up
Yeah.
with
They're
these.
not, you don't see them around.
Scars.
I don't know,
They
obviously
are.
because of the price right there.
It's an
I'm
AR
assuming
style
since
platform.
these are
Let's see if
only
I
this
can
is a
share
Scar
my
under
screen
$4,000
and see
that
if
they
we could
are
pull up some
these
you
don't semi-automatic.
Scars.
So
It's
obviously
an
because of the price right there.
It's an
I'm
AR style
assuming
platform.
since these are
For that
full
price.
auto for that price at
Yeah,
all.
so an FN Scar will be my rifle.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, shotgun's really hard for me because I like double barrel shotguns. And I also would like to use it for hunting. So I don't need like a Mossberg or anything like that. I think it's just a good old semi-automatic, probably like Browning or something like that would be fine, 12 gauge.
Okay.
So those would be my 3 guns.
So Colt 1911,
Yep.
Scar 17, and a Browning shotgun.
Yep.
Okay.
What about you?
I would go with, I'm going to stick to the trifecta like you did, pistol, shotgun, rifle. As far as rifle goes, I'm probably going to go with a BCM AR-15.
Yeah.
Just because I like the AR. You can use it for a bunch of things. And BCM, watching a bunch of different videos on, those things are built like tanks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with a BCM AR-15 as one. For a shotgun, I don't know if this counts. Well, it's still one gun. So I'm going to get a Mossberg 590 or 590A1 with the 18.5 inch barrel. So one for home defense. But then I'm also going to have a secondary barrel because you can get secondary barrels and have a longer barrel for if I need to hunt. So because you can get the 500s. It's like the field combo.
Yeah.
Comes with a 18.5 inch barrel plus a 26 or 28 combo. So I had that, loved it, but sold it. I think Hunter has it now. It's changed hands. It was my cousin bought it from me. He gave it back to me. I had it for a while, and then I think Hunter has it now. But yeah, I would do the same thing, but with the Mossberg 590s, 590A1s, because that's what the military uses, and they're built like tanks, all metal, and it's super easy to swap out a barrel and a shotgun, and you can use those for
home defense, hunting.
Yeah, so many different things.
Yeah.
So, and then handgun wise, I like 1911s. They're awesome. But you're limited to 7 to 8 rounds per. So I really like, as much as I like Glocks, I love Glocks. I really like my Springfield XDM.
Yeah.
I have a Springfield XDM. It's a 4.5 inch. I'd probably go with the competition size of 5.25 inch or one of those. But that way, with the XDM model, you get 19 rounds.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going to go with the Springfield XDM because it's one I own. I love it. My wife loves it. So we would both obviously like those. So that's what I would go with. At that point, I'm not looking to carry probably.
Yeah.
Or if I do, it's out of the waistband, open carry kind of a thing.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
That's a tricky question, really, because you can go so many ways with it.
Oh yeah, totally.
And then the one that we were discussing, just choose one gun. And that's it. That I can't do that. That's too hard.
Yes. So that's,
That would be, maybe that should be our goal in like the next 3 years. We buy those guns.
Well, I own 2.
Yeah.
So I own the Springfield. Above this office door right here, I have hanging on the inside of it a Mossberg 590 with a mag pull furniture.
Yeah.
So I got that. I don't have a BCM rifle.
Well, I guess you got to get one.
You think your wife's going to let you get a Scar 17?
What she doesn't know.
She probably just saw the prices of
them.
I mean, I could probably get them for a little bit cheaper than that, but yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm sure worth it.
Oh, yeah. I love them. I like the way they look, and it pretty much is an AR platform, just a little bit better.
My buddy Ryan bought because he was torn on what he wanted to get, but he bought a IWI Tavor X95 bullpup rifle today. We had one. We shot it, years ago now.
Yeah.
And I like it. It's basically a shortened AR-15. Oh, he couldn't see the prices? Okay,
good.
She didn't see them. They were expensive, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Tavor X95 is awesome. It's everything like an AR-15, just in a short package.
Yeah.
And it's AR-15s generally don't have recoil. This has 0.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, that gun was
I'm excited for him because those are I had it for a while. I shot it, but it was a business firearm, and you need cash flow, so I sold it. But damn, that thing was cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to have.
I think I'd get another one if my suppliers ever came back in stock.
Yeah,
had the flat dark earth one.
Yeah,
I like that combo. Oh, man. They also make it in 300 blackout, which would be good because I would love to put my suppressor on there.
Yeah,
I could put it on a 223 5.56, but the 300 blackout's meant to be shot suppressed. I just like shooting that.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many guns out there. It'd be so nice. So hard too. If we made it where you didn't matter if you had the license or not, that'd be even harder, I think.
Well, luckily we're not Canada right now.
Yeah.
You haven't heard Canada banned pistols, handguns.
Ugh.
Like what the hell?
That'd be so hard.
Like, I know Joe Biden was threatening that nobody should have the 9mm, which is the most popular round.
Yeah.
Ever in a handgun. It's like you take that away and.
Yeah,
I don't know, because that's all it said is they banned it. They didn't say anything about the reaction of people that live in Canada.
Yeah, I know. I watch some YouTubers like on my car videos, and they're from Canada, and they're always shocked when they come to America because people have ARs and they can conceal carry, and they're like, we can't do that in Canada. We can't just have guns in our cars.
Do they not have AR-15s up there?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I know they have.
It's weird.
SKS rifles, which are really cool. If you go back to our military surplus, I think last episode, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I think it was so.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about getting your CNR license. The SKSs are really cool. They're before an AK-47 came out, that's what you had as an SKS. So an SKS is kind of like it, but with the full wood stock. But they're really hard to find here.
Yeah.
Except for you can get the cheap Chinese ones, but they're really good ones. Like from Russian stuff, all went to Canada for some reason, and they got to enjoy them, and we couldn't import them here for whatever reason.
It's weird because Canada is also with the import laws on cars, like some of the Skylines, I think we have a 30-year where we have to wait, or 25 or something like that. And Canada is either 10 years less or 5 years less than us, so they can get cars before us. So
Hunter messaged me back. We'll give it a try later. I guess it's really loud over there. Cool. So I don't have to keep monitoring that. So Nathan, I know you're watching. If you could pick, we're going to make it difficult for you. If you could have one gun, you don't get the 3. You don't own enough. If you could have one gun, Nathan, what would it be? Just put that in the comments after you ponder that for a minute.
So, if anybody else is out there listening,
right,
same thing for you.
Just one?
Just one.
That's tricky.
Yeah.
Because are you using it for home defense, or is it something you're going to have to hunt with? That's
a tricky one.
It depends on the situation in the world at the time too.
Yeah. I'm going to go with an AR platform all day long.
I mean, AR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan, bam, didn't take him long. My AR-15. It's such a versatile gun.
Yeah.
You can use it for you can't conceal carry it, unlike a lot of Democrats think you can.
Yeah.
You can't conceal carry, but you can use it for a multitude of things, like we said, and there's so many different ways you can customize it and change things, and swap out. So really, I guess if you have that, we could also say that you could just buy different uppers for it. As long as you stick with that AR-15 lower.
Yeah.
You could just buy several different uppers. Yeah. Buy a short one, buy a long one, buy a 300 blackout, 223.
458 SOCOM.
Yeah.
22.
So, got a lot more options with that.
Yeah.
Technically, we said one gun. The lower receiver's the gun.
Yeah, it's true.
There you go. AR-15 it is.
Yep.
Yep. Ah, God, it's funny. I've been really slow the last probably 6 months with the gun business, just because everything was chill. And I think everybody panic bought during 2020 and 2021. Now, and it happens every time there is a threat of gun control, like a real threat like there is now. Everybody starts to pick up and start buying more. Or the Justice Revolver.
I don't know what that one is.
I don't either. Nathan, let us know what that is. But it's starting to pick up because obviously they're wanting to ban AR-15s and those style rifles. So a lot of people will buy strip lowers and store those away, and or parts. I just sold the AR-15 the other day, an Arrow one, which is, I love Arrow, by the way.
That's all we have pretty much. That's all we build is Arrow.
Yep. But it's funny because anytime there's a huge gun scare, business goes get, which I hate the fact that that's going on, but I love the business it brings.
Yeah.
It's especially with them threatening the 9mm stuff.
Yes.
That might help too.
It's crazy.
But I think it's crazy. There were so many people, like new gun owners the last 2 years, and everybody was buying it, which was good because the more gun owners we have, the more people realize, oh, hey, this is something that we need, versus people that don't have a gun, really don't care either way, and lead towards more we shouldn't have guns. So the fact that more people realize why and we need guns, and that's a good thing. It's Judge Revolver.
The Judge.
The Judge. Really? If you're gonna have one gun, you'd pick that?
I don't know. I couldn't do that.
I guess.
I'm just gonna go with an AR.
To each, well, I guess he would just hang out with you.
Yeah.
You have the AR and he's got a revolver. But all right. Does he have a Judge?
I don't think so. I think you need to buy one now.
Yeah, I can get you one. Say, I know a guy.
I know someone.
Yep. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Look who it is. Let's see if I can bring him in. Let me turn up the volume. Let's see if this is working. Add to the right. There we go.
There
Hello?
I am. And my lovely
Why
wife.
Can he not hear us?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear him. Can you?
Nope.
I have all these faders up. Oh, can you hear us now? Sorry.
I've been able to hear you.
Yep, sorry. I had you on mute.
Okay. How's the podcast going, fellas? Can you still hear me?
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm trying to fix. Yeah.
Are we on a little bit of a delay?
We must be.
Yeah.
There's something going on with the.
Okay. It might get a little loud, but just for the viewer's sake, really quick,
I muted him. Why am I? Are you hearing Are you hearing us talk back like 20 seconds later? Let's go. What is going on?
This is crazy.
All right. I am stopping that because something happened. All right. We are going to turn that off. All right. It's cool that we can do that, but that was
annoying. Almost.
Yeah. I don't know on the live version how many that picked up, but there was a long delay between him and I, and we would hear ourselves repeating, and it was just, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that because I don't know what was going on with that.
That was a little crazy. What did they just yell?
I don't know. Anyway, he keeps calling. All right, I am exiting out of interview mode. There we go. I can hear my wife cackling down in the basement. It's like a freaking hyena down there. Jeez. I'm probably gonna pick her up on these microphones. She's loud.
Yeah.
I turned interview mode off, and he's still trying to call in. I'm gonna try one more time. He must, you know what I think it is? Because when I turn the USB part on the Rodecaster Pro, which is what he's going through, he must, I think, have it on his phone. Because if I turn this up, oh, you know what? It might be because I'm running
two things at once.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why.
Trial.
Let me try. Let's try this. Guest is in the green room. I'm trying to add him real quick. There we go.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think because I had the YouTube stream turned on as well, I was getting a delay. It was really crazy.
Yeah.
But we're fixed it. We're good. We fixed it.
Did you get to see the field at all when I ran over there?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the score?
We're losing 2-0, but we got some killer seats, so.
Hell yeah.
Got a little, paid $13 for this work. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, that's worth $13, right?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, really no humidity to speak of. I think it's like 76 right now, and it's just absolutely gorgeous out.
Nice. Hey, we have one question for you.
With you guys.
One question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you could only have one gun, just one, what would it be?
Block 17.
The one that he has. All right, fair enough.
I don't know. I don't know what version my father-in-law's is, but his SIG, like full size, essentially the same thing as a Glock 17. Feels amazing in my hand too, but I don't know. There's just something about having that Glock in it. You know what though?
But you could have anything.
Oh, anything?
Well, not
gold-plated Desert Eagle.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Well, you said anything.
Yeah. Gold-plated.
Imagination. I don't know.
We're trying this West Bottoms whiskey.
How is it?
It's got a little bit of a bite to it. It's different.
What have you guys been talking about so far?
Well, if you would have been listening to our live stream, you would have known.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite thing to do when I'm sitting in a crowd full of cheering people is listen to a live stream podcast.
I know.
That's what I would have done. I would have had my headpiece in on one ear and had been doing multitasking a little bit.
Nah, we've just been kind of walking around. We figured we were going to get our asses whooped anywhere. So we just been, they did I think they did something like $50 million of renovations in the last couple years. So we've just been checking out all the new bars and all the cool stuff that they put in.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ask her about the trip? Because Chris and I talked about the trip at the beginning of the podcast here.
No, and she just walked away. Otherwise, I'd ask her right now.
Ask her on the live stream. Be like, we got it recorded that you said yes or no.
We got proof, motherfuckers.
Nice.
I really don't think she's gonna have a problem with it because I was supposed to go on a guy's trip with my cousin 3 weekends ago when I was at that wedding, and her maid of honor was having her wedding, so I got vetoed on the guy trip with my cousin, so she kind of owes me one.
There you go.
Use it in your advantage.
Damn, you guys look good. Chris looking good in that nice dark. Is that a polo?
Yep, polo, Under Armour, fish.
This is the first one he's
Chris in
worn.
a nice button up.
Yeah. It's the 25th, man. 25th anniversary. Almost.
Almost it is.
Well, yeah, 25th episode.
25th of what?
25th episode.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sad about it.
Oh, my God. How many of those $18 corks have you had?
One too many.
Right?
Honestly, not many. It's very loud here, so I'm just straining my ears to try and hear what you guys are saying.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, we'll let you get back to the game.
Well, I'm glad I was actually able to call on and this worked a little bit.
Yeah, I figured it out.
That was
cool.
a little trippy at first.
A little hiccup at first, but that's all right. It worked out.
Anyways, I wish I...
All right, we're losing him. All right, peace out.
Adios, amigo.
Adios. And I got to change it back to... There we go. All right.
Yeah, we back.
There's a lot of things to control here at once. So, yeah. I don't know how people do these crazy live streams. Like,
they probably have someone there doing it for them. And then,
yeah.
And then you're got the big screen probably.
we'll have like a couple people chatting. If we had
billions of people.
How do you freaking keep up? I guess at that point you're really consistent and been doing this enough and have a workflow.
Yeah.
I wanted to try and share. I'm gonna try and figure something out.
So
just talk about whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Ooh, that's some dangerous territory right there.
Oops.
So
dang it.
Keep seeing some good reviews on a certain movie we need to go see, Maverick, Top Gun.
Yep.
I've been wanting to see it. Kat won't go.
No, that's not the one.
So it's not very cool of her. I was going to take her tomorrow. Like, surprise, you got to see it now, but I'm not doing that to you. So we need to set up a day where we can go see Top Gun. Just you and me, I guess.
Yeah, I want to go for sure.
Since the girls are not Tom Cruise fans.
Man, see, I'm trying to get it to show my main screen.
Oh, yeah.
And just how crazy this is and cool. Actually, it's really cool. Like,
mirror share.
Ecamm Live is really cool. It's Mac only, so if you own a Windows, you can't do it, but it's really cool. I use it for all the video podcasts because I can control everything from this, change everything, obviously go live from it. And I do all my YouTube videos from it now because it used to be, you record a YouTube video and you have a memory card, so you really can't see the footage until you take it out, put it in your computer and all that. Well, now we have a HDMI cord going from the camera into the computer, and that's selected as a camera in Ecamm Live, so I can see it. We can see what's actually being recorded. I could hit record from here if you're using a camera, and we have the sound from the Rodecaster going in there too, so it all kind of jives. It's awesome. And there's a dummy battery, so it's not like my battery's gonna die. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
I just wish I could control the focus of the camera from here because sometimes it goes out of focus, and that's super annoying. But yeah, he got to go see it in the 4D experience. He's gonna go see it again. Hell yeah, he'd go with us.
Heck yeah.
And I'm not even going to. Your wife says no.
No Maverick.
Boring.
Gosh, she doesn't know what she's missing.
Right? Man, I was really hoping I could. I don't know why. It just shows the background. Maybe it's.
Unless you maybe got one of the cameras, bring it on the backside. That'd be the only way, really.
I'm going to try this. Everybody bear with me.
That's your computer.
That's this one.
Yeah.
Because we're recording GarageBand for our audio only version that's going to go to Spotify. That makes it super easy to do that. So what if we do our current application? Nope, that's not it. Secondary.
Nope.
See, it's weird. Like, it doesn't, like, that's it.
Yeah.
But it's not showing Ecamm.
Well, it showed underneath, where was it? It showed Ecamm Live right there. Oh, that's effects and stuff.
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Yeah.
So this is
what you're looking at.
we also have another. There, right here in this blank spot is the camera, like the video
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not showing that, but this is all the other stuff. And I can control down here what cameras we're using.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's weird that the thing's not showing up.
It's pretty cool, though.
That's what Ecamm Live looks like. But there was a preview window that didn't show up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, those of you that are
Mac users,
yeah,
go get it.
On my second channel, Shotgun Studio, going to be doing a bunch of this stuff because it doesn't really fit in with the gun channel.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't really care about production or the stuff that goes into it, but I do. So Shotgun Studio, I did a video on a quick tutorial on iMovie on how to sync audio, and I had somebody request that I do a video like a beginner's guide to iMovie.
Yeah, I think, man, there's so much stuff to do, especially because I went and, I bought the big bundle through Apple. So I got like Final Cut Pro, Logic, Main Stage, Compressor, and Motion, I think. And it is like a complete learning curve. And there's really not much out there like, oh, this is a beginning. But man, I swear the beginning videos are like, they've been doing it for already 2-3 years. So
yeah,
it's not helpful. I wish they'd make it like an actual class like they do. Like, this is how you use an Apple computer and things like that, but they don't.
Yesterday I was watching a bunch of, because with Final Cut Pro, there's so many like accessory packs that you can buy for different effects. Really?
Yeah. Well,
and
Motion,
it gets crazy.
That Motion one that I bought, it does that. You got like 5 different things you can choose from and add it into your Final Cut Pro.
Speaking of Motion, I hear you and Kat finally did something that you've been talking about for months now.
Yeah, we actually.
What was that, Chris?
We actually recorded her first podcast, so I am now trying to learn what you've been doing for like the last 25 episodes.
Right?
It's a big learning curve.
Yeah.
So
get a big monitor like this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I got a big monitor. I got the big iMac station at my house. So
have that, and you need to try it with your actual camera. I know it's not in 4K, but that's okay.
Yeah, I thought about trying to get the Canon out. It's got an HDMI port, and I thought I bought an HDMI cable, like a mini for it, and it doesn't fit. So I don't know what cable that is or if it's what it is.
So how was doing a podcast with just you and your wife?
It was good. Totally different.
Right.
So, but it was good. We used just that worker bee that we bought for one. So we have one mic, and it's different because I didn't do headphones for both of us and all that. I put them on at first just to see what it does, set levels, and that was about it.
How easy because right now we can monitor our levels pretty
well.
Good.
It's got a little screen, like an LCD screen, and it shows you your levels on there.
So is it pretty easy to just look down and change it if you need to?
Yeah, that, and then the knobs. Just trying to figure out which way the knobs are going. But I was sitting there trying to mess with it, and you might hear it on the first one, like it's really loud and then it drops down a little bit, and then it gets loud and then it drops down. So
better become a pro because that's what we're going to use when we go to Tennessee.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So
we're not going to have all this fancy equipment. We're going to have the bare
essentials. So
what did you guys talk about?
We talked about pretty much where we've lived. Pretty much talked about what we liked, didn't like about it. Right. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be the Peachy Sunflower.
The Peachy Sunflower podcast?
Yeah.
Does she have any artwork yet?
I made some, and then I was trying to bring it into one of those programs that I got, and it wouldn't do it, so I got to go back to the drawing board on it again.
Yeah, because when you do a podcast, there's a lot to it, especially if you do a video one, but even if you're just doing audio only, you got to come up with at least artwork for your main cover, which we have that cartoon thing. And then you got to come up with a description of your podcast. And then generally with each episode, which I think is the hardest to do, is title and describe that episode.
Yeah, I don't remember which program I was using. I actually titled it like episode 1, Peachy Sunflower. And I put where to live ? So I don't know. I think that.
Because is she going to use Buzzsprout?
Yeah, she's using Buzzsprout. So, and then we recorded it on my iPhone. So I didn't have Ecamm downloaded. So I didn't have a computer down there. So I'm looking at buying a MacBook so I can have that to help a little bit.
Yep. Get Ecamm. So they have like a free version, kind of cheaper version and the Pro, which we have right here. So much more cool things that you can do in Pro. Plus, there's no watermark. The free version, there's an Ecamm Live watermark that goes up there in the corner. It's kind of annoying, but something to get used to. I love the Pro version because we could do interviews, which actually got the owner of Eclipse Holsters wants to do an interview with us.
Oh, yeah.
Probably in July. We'll get that scheduled.
Cool.
So that'll be cool. She reached out and wants to be a guest, so I'm like, let's do it.
Interesting.
We're figuring out this virtual mode. It works pretty well.
Yeah.
I think, as long as she has good internet. Obviously, Hunter was in a bad area, so it was kind of... But that one we did, our first live stream, you were virtual.
Yeah.
And you were just using your MacBook computer, right? Or your Mac.
My iMac, yeah.
So just a standard camera from that, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't 4K, but we could hear you, and
I think it shoots in 1080p, so I think it's just come down to camera, and I had my own mics there set up, so USB-C.
Cool.
But
all right. So I know on the podcast that hasn't been released yet, you were doing some dad jokes. Do you have any jokes that aren't adult jokes?
Adult jokes?
Yeah. Just...
I don't know.
Something. Just give me something.
Give you something.
Because I can never remember any.
How do you make a bandstand?
How?
Take away their chairs.
That's a dad joke. that doesn't even get the little symbol thing. All right, but kids aren't watching this. YouTube specifically makes me check.
I can't remember if I asked you this. Why did the rooster cross the road?
This was another dad joke one.
Yeah.
I forgot what the answer was, though.
To show it wasn't chicken.
Yeah. Another dad joke. We're talking ones that, because your wife would probably have some dirty jokes.
I used to know a bunch of old dirty jokes, but I can't remember them anymore. I'm getting old.
I'm just bad at remembering jokes, period.
Well, here's one, but it's kind of bad. Why is the wedding dress white?
So you can get it dirty later?
So it matches all the other appliances.
Yep.
Or why is women's feet smaller than men's?
What's that?
So it fits underneath the counter.
Fits underneath that toe kick. Nice. All right. He said that stuff, not me. So be mad at Chris. Just kidding.
Just some old humor.
Right.
Got a problem with it. Get over it.
It's all right. So anything... So we got our trip planned. And... we're still going to be doing this podcast. We're at 25. We're going to keep going. It's awesome. It's fun to do. It's a cool hobby.
Yep.
We did record a backup episode just in case something happens one week where we can't do it. We got one ready to go. We can launch it on Friday as usual. We're going to do our live ones in Nashville. Hopefully Jack Daniels.
Yep.
So that'll be a trip. Do you guys have any other trips planned?
I don't think we do. I know she's going to... Orlando in October. I told her she should take her setup down there, but I don't know if she's going to know how to put it all together. So hopefully by then I got her whooped and trained and know how to do it all and set it up. So
I'm hoping my wife takes me to Boston.
Yeah.
Be nice. Marie.
Who knows? I mean, these prices are getting scary now.
She has a travel agent. She's a travel agent on the side.
But gas prices are getting higher and higher. Just went up another 20 cents overnight.
$4.45.
Yep. It's scary.
I'm just glad we're not in California because
$9 in some spots, almost 10. That is, whew.
All right. Cat's got a joke. What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat?
I don't know.
While we wait for that, is she going to give us the answer? Nathan says, make sure we bring something back.
The wheelchair?
What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The wheelchair.
I don't get it.
Nice try, Cat.
Oh, we'll bring something back, Nathan. We're going to be in Tennessee with whiskey.
Oh,
we're going to be bringing something back.
Yeah. My hope is I can find Blanton's.
Yeah.
That's Kentucky. I don't know how far out of Kentucky they distribute that since it's hard to find anyway. But
we're going to actually go through Kentucky a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because you go through St. Louis, a little bit through Illinois, and then Kentucky through Tennessee. Yeah, you'll be on the northwest corner, I think.
Well, that northwest corner better have Blanton's.
We'll stop at a couple liquor stores and check.
Right, or just obviously find some Jack Daniels that we don't have. Maybe bring some JD back, but I'd like to find just some other types of whiskey that we can't find here.
Well, I know
no matter what it is.
I know our favorite George Dickel is there.
Man, that stuff went up in price. I went to go get that for this podcast, and it went up another $10 or $12.
Yeah,
since the last time I bought it. It was not that long ago. I think both our wives are using yours and texting because
how they using my phone when it's
or not yours, but they're both using the same device.
Yeah, and texting and doing.
He goes, "Yeah, Kat. I think that was meant for. I don't know."
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah.
Can't wait.
What else you got?
That's pretty much it. I mean, waiting for this weather to get a little bit better to maybe start doing a deck. But that's about it.
That Nathan needs to step up and get on this challenge that he did with Hunter and disc golf.
Yeah, he does.
Come on, Nathan.
I need to hurry up and get this done.
I've been talking about this since February.
I mean, I already dropped a safe on his foot. It kind of goes an advantage, and you didn't get up on it.
Should have done it right after. Let's go.
All right, time to go play.
Problem now is everything's fully grown.
Yeah.
And all the brush and leaves and everything, so it's making it difficult. Yeah. That's what was awesome about playing either in the fall or
early spring.
Early spring is you don't have to worry about hunting for a disc in the brush or the tall grass, or if it goes into a tree, you can see where it is. Now it's good luck sometimes, depending on what course. But yeah,
I can't wait.
I know we got a busy schedule. My wife and I, we bartending weddings, and I got with gun shows and our trip and just work in general and everything else. And I'm trying to run 2 YouTube channels. That's very difficult. It's gonna be a busy summer for sure.
Yeah, I start school back up next week, so.
Damn, already?
Yeah.
Man.
Got
Are
3
you gonna
weeks,
be on our trip doing homework and tests?
Hopefully not. I'm gonna try to do it all that week. Since I got that Monday off, I'm gonna try to get it all done. So get ahead. 2 of the classes I've already taken. So
you know what that looks like to me right there? That looks like an excuse.
You know what excuses are like?
What?
Assholes. Everyone's got them.
Hey, we can pick on Nathan. It's Chris's brother.
Yep. I'm the oldest.
Exactly. So yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for some crazy podcasts coming.
Yeah, hopefully. So we're going to figure that out, but at least 2 from that. 1 from Nashville, probably 1 hopefully from the distillery, if not somewhere in Lynchburg. We'll test it out. Hopefully with these microphones, it takes away some of the it won't be these microphones. We're going to use the Samsung QTUs and I bought a Shure SM58 little handheld one.
I could also bring my little vlog kit with the Rode with the wind fuzz on it too.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But we want some XLR to plug into your thing. Bring that camera.
Yeah.
Just for some cool shots, I'm going to bring it. And then I'll bring my computer. Yeah, we just won't have boom arms or mic stands, but that's okay.
Yep.
Or a nice big monitor.
We'll look like we're a professional.
Can't tell you how much this thing's awesome. I love it. I love it. And then when I edit, when I'm done shooting a YouTube video, I want to edit, I just move it from over here, bam, middle, and then it's perfect. Yeah. I don't remember what we were talking about.
They're made for kids, but dads usually end up playing with them.
Is that a joke or just a comment?
Is that with the vegetable one? I don't know. I'm confused now.
I don't know. Anyway.
How does a robot eat chips? Or not chips, salsa.
You told this one.
Yeah, with microchips.
Mm-hmm. Get that joke in there.
Yep.
Man, you need to work on your jokes.
I know. I need to go buy some of those books, I guess.
You could just Google search a joke. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I could, but my phone's up there.
I used to send my mother-in-law a bunch of jokes when I was drunk, when I was traveling for work. And like one of those, like, you know how it wasn't, I think it was Snapchat, but then like it's a filter where it like make your voice change, like a high pitched one, and tell this like not so adult, like not so kid friendly joke. And it just sounded funny with that adult voice and stuff. But I cannot not remember any of those.
Yeah. We used to know a lot back then.
Yeah.
We just don't look at jokes unless I guess that much anymore.
Yep. Well, she hasn't replied back, so I don't know what you meant by that.
I don't know either.
But, well, yeah, 25 episodes. That's awesome. We're going to keep it going.
Yep.
Until we can't. And
or YouTube takes us down.
Yeah, that'll be the main thing, because I finally got monetized with YouTube back. They approved it in April, end of April. And the only videos that are monetizable are these, and not all of them are. Any video I put up, like I don't put a title or a description or tag anything gun related, but it's still whatever process computer program is in the background, it knows it's a gun video, and so it gets demonetized. Sucks. Waiting so long that I'm like, cool, I can make money off YouTube ads, and now most of the videos that I make that I can't freaking get monetized. So yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And then yeah, so we'll see. I know YouTube doesn't like the firearms, but it's like, man, that's how you learn about stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Like, let us teach people how to use guns right and safely, and
yeah,
be a good gun owner. The joke was 6 above, and you read the punchline, fools.
What the heck are they talking about?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Is it 6 from you or 6 from everyone else?
I don't know, but whether that's your wife or my wife,
I don't
commenting on these, that was a dud. I wish I had a yeah.
Not
that one. Yeah, that's what you get, Marie or Kat, whoever's doing these jokes. Yeah.
You know, I give you this wonderful material, but you can't even read.
Why don't you tell the joke?
Oh, so the joke was, what do dads and boobs have in common? They're made for kids, but usually dads end up playing with them. Duh.
They're made.
Let's see.
Where did I see?
There's nothing about.
There's
boobs.
nothing about dads and boobs.
Oh, it was in there.
No, it's not.
Well, it was on Kat's phone.
Oh,
You guys must forgot to hit enter.
No,
yeah.
I didn't. I've been the one sending the stuff all the time.
All right.
It's me,
Well,
not
there you go.
Kat.
Okay.
Yep, you guys might recognize my wife over here. She was on some other episodes. Yep.
I may or may not have had some hot sake with dinner. It's fine.
Nice. Oh boy. That's what we have to deal with. Anyway, yeah, we couple weeks we'll be. I'm excited for that trip.
I'm
ready to get the hell out of town. Work sucks right now, so
Yep.
I'll be fun and doing something. Yeah. One thing about a live stream is it is what it is, because there's no way to edit that out. So whatever happens, happens.
Just remember, you piss excellence.
I know, we asked Joe to come on and he said no.
Yeah.
Freaking loser.
Dang.
You're only
Get a
cool
heck.
if you do a live stream.
Yeah. That's what all the cool kids do.
Yeah. I mean, we don't edit the
The other
podcasts that we do. Yeah, they're recorded. We record them on Wednesday and they go live on Friday.
Fridays.
But I don't edit anything out. Like,
Yeah.
I keep it all in there. The only thing I add in is maybe an intro or B-roll. Like, if I don't have something preloaded for B-roll, I'll add it in if need be. But other than that, if it's that's why that last one with Joe.
Yeah.
I started recording as we were setting it up, and I'm just like, I'm keeping a lot of this in here. It's just too good not to.
A lot of good humor.
Yeah, so maybe next time we can get Joe back on. We get him a couple drinks again before he starts talking again, because that was funny.
Yeah.
So-
You gotta get him, what was that? 3 drinks in him, I think. It was either 2 or 3.
He had 2, and then
At dinner too.
yeah.
So
Yeah. if anybody wants to be on, just let us know. We'll get it worked out. I know my buddy Ryan wants to be on. Hunter's buddy Austin wants to be on. And then we got that Epic holster company that wants to come on. So we'll get that scheduled. I think the one that's going to work best is towards the end of July. So cool.
Yep.
Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in on this 25th episode. So we will keep it going, and not this recording, but we will keep the podcast coming along. So again, if there's anything you guys want us to try and talk about on a podcast, just shoot us a message or comment. We'll try and do it.
Yeah, I think a couple weeks ago we had one. We kind of talked about it. So
yeah,
it was from one of the guys I work with. His name's also Keith.
Nice.
So
yep. So we try to keep politics out of it as much as we can, but it's not always possible.
Yep.
Especially with everything going on now.
Yeah.
Which we talked about, and we'll also cover in that one that you and I did back, the backup episode when that goes live. Yeah. So, well, we appreciate you guys watching this week, and we'll be back to our normal schedule. We'll be dropping them live, or the recorded ones on Friday mornings again. I don't know. I kind of like the live ones though, because it's
a lot easier. A lot less to
no
do.
editing. Once I hit stop, it goes to YouTube, stays up there. The only thing I have to do is take this GarageBand recording and throw it up to Buzzsprout, and that'll go out to Spotify and everything. So, yeah. Now we have to go downstairs and deal with those two.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of scared. We might need a different bottle.
Yep. So check out the recent videos that I did on the Boomstick channel. Also check out Shotgun Studio, especially if you're looking at doing anything, podcast, recording, or
editing.
Just want to watch some videos, because because I think that's the channel that if I can get to 1,000 subscribers again, that'll be the one I'll be able to monetize on.
Yeah.
Since what can you do about a microphone? Well, maybe they'll try to be a microphone. It's free speech. They don't want you to talk, right?
Yeah.
They'll take that away from us. Anyway.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah. That snafu we had on the beginning when I forgot to hit that go live button.
Yeah.
I got to make sure that we hit the
finish button.
Finish button. So we're going to do a little bit of an outro to make sure that, because the last time it cut off the end. So we're going to do our regular normal outro. So thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you next week on the next episode.
Have a good one.